Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. We have the CEO of McLaren, Zak Brown. Let's watch together.
Verstappen and Sergio Perez in the Red Bulls are a long way back, uncharacteristically so. Let's focus on the positives for you, though, Zak. Many congratulations. I was just saying before the break, going about your business quietly this weekend, and then wallop when it needed to count, it did.
That awesome performance by Lando and Oscar, and of course the entire team. We're giving them a fast race car, and they're getting the job done. So that was a pleasure to see. I think, we thought we had a shot at pole, but look at how close it is. So I think it could have been a few cars there, but we're happy it ended up all papaya front row.
You think you might have a little bit more margin to the others in the race pace, or you think it's going to be equally close?
I think it's going to be equally close. So I'm glad we're starting where we are, because it might be getting that clean air that we need. So our race pace does look good, but so does Merck's, so does Max's. So does Ferrari, so I think we're going to maybe see an epic battle tomorrow, because you can pass around here.
Do you see a Lando 2.0 emerging now, someone with more confidence, who's going to make less mistakes under stress and things like that?
Yeah, it just seems to be a little bit more relaxed. I mean, he's always been a relaxed guy, but as you know, once you start kind of getting multiple poles, multiple wins, it just starts to kind of almost become easier to a certain extent, as long as we continue to give him the car. And same thing with Oscar. I mean, he was right there. Neither of them nailed their last lap, so I think there was a little bit left, but I'm not going to complain.
Please don't use the word easy.
Then they'll dry up like that.
Looks.
Yeah,
I'm sure it's not.
But actually, on the subject though of race days, last 4 times he's been on pole position and in the sprint as well, Lando's lost the lead. We actually looked at it, or Anthony looked at it on the SkyPad last year. It looked to be in the second phase of the getaway at the start. What have you done to address that? And do you think it will be different this weekend to how it was last weekend?
Certainly hope so, because that was on us. The drivers did exactly what they were supposed to do. It was in the second phase, so it was traction related. So we have looked at it, we have addressed it, but we'll find out tomorrow. But Lando and Oscar just need to do exactly what they did in Holland, and we just need to give them a little bit more traction when it counts.
Zak, interesting question. So tomorrow, I think it's time, if Oscar overtakes Lando or something on the start, I think it's time for, on the 4th lap, to hear, Oscar, please let Lando pass for the championship. Are we going to hear that?
That's a discussion that we'll have with Andrea. First, we need to see how we qualify, and now we know where we are. We can start talking through various strategies. We obviously have a constructors championship, we've got a drivers championship, and 2 number 1 drivers. So we'll just kind of see how things play out and keep everyone on their toes.
But Zak, I mean, Nico has a point there, hasn't it? I mean, it's 70 points. You've got to be note perfect. You've got a massive advantage over Red Bull this week. So you did say in the press, you said you're going to have an open conversation about this when it's going to happen. You need to check it's okay with Oscar. Is he happy to support Lando? Is this the time?
Yeah, I mean, Oscar's been very clear. He's happy to support the team, as is Lando happy to support the team. So I think now that we see how today played out, that'll be a conversation we have behind closed doors tomorrow, and how we want to play race strategy, and we'll share that when we know that decision ourselves.
So as you can see, it's a highly sensitive matter internally.
I know.
You've been there before, you know what this
very
is all
difficult
about.
to manage. So we'll be watching this with great pleasure.
So it's a good luxury problem to have.
We'll let you go and have that discussion. I appreciate you coming. I know you've got to dash off for the DB.
You.
Best of luck. Well done today, Zak.
Oh, really interesting questions from Rosberg to Zak Brown. Okay, we're gonna start from the bottom. I mean, from the beginning. Zak Brown seems to be happy with the car, with the drivers, how they are interacting with the car in the track and everything else. We saw a very fast McLaren, but the margin is not that big, so they are really close. Everyone is really close. It's gonna be a tight race. Second thing, he was asked, are you going to help Lando Norris to win the drivers championship? And he didn't give a direct answer, so he zigzagged it, let's say like that. And the third thing is, are we going to see a team radio saying, Oscar, give the first place to Lando? And we just have to see and watch the race tomorrow and see what's gonna happen. Thank you everyone for watching this video with us. Please don't forget to like and subscribe our channel. If you have something to add up, Comment down below. Let's discuss it together, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.